Right, so we always keep it blazing as part of the news on Friday. Now, joining me here in the studios of Rwanda Broadcasting Agency in our news bulletin is NEYO. As many people don't know him for his names, but he also called Shaffer Chimere Smith.
Shaffer Chimere Smith.
Interesting.
Yes.
So I'm joined by NEYO. NEYO, how do you feel, first of all, to be in my studio?
It feels great. It's a lovely studio, man. I mean, nobody offered me nothing to drink, but that's cool. It's all right.
Do you need something to drink?
No,
You're going to be drinking something right after. All right, so NEYO, it's your first time to come in the country, and I believe that you had quite a number of expectations, of which I would like you to share.
Well, to be honest with you, I really didn't. I hadn't heard anything good or bad about Rwanda.
So you were a blank page.
I was
waiting.
blank.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to expect. So
Right.
when I got here, I mean, I've been to other parts of Africa,
True.
and depending on where you go, you get different vibes, different situations.
Right.
So I really didn't know what to expect getting here. But when I got here, it's just been love, man. It's been all love.
All right, tell me
since
about
we
that
touched down.
experience. Being here in Kigali. What has been the experience like?
I mean, everybody's real hospitable and happy that I'm here. I'm happy that I'm here.
Yeah.
I've taken more pictures in the last 2 days than I probably have my whole career. But that's cool. I don't mind. That's all good.
Right.
Basically, man, where the love is at is where I go, and the love is definitely here. So I'm happy to be here.
Now, it's the 15th edition of the gorilla naming ceremony, and on this particular occasion, you are gracing this ceremony. What do you think about the whole concept, and how was your experience today?
Well, again, didn't really know much about what it was. Didn't really have any expectations.
Right.
But when I got there and learned what it was, and that it's more about the conservation of these animals. There's 600 of them in the world. There's 600 gorillas, mountain gorillas in the world. That's unheard of. That's ridiculous. But a few years back, there was only 300. So we're making progress. So it was more about just the conservation of these animals and learning about these animals and just being a part of the next generation of. So I got to name one of the baby gorillas. What was the name? I don't want to mess this up because I messed it up on stage. I actually messed it up on stage, and they came and corrected me.
And we were trolling you on Twitter, by the way.
That was an accident. That was an accident.
No problem, but we could get to that. Now, gorilla naming is something that is really significant to our culture, but also let me transition a little bit into music. When you look at music in Africa, what sort of creates an affinity of your genre of music to it, as a songwriter, as a musician, as an actor, as all these things that you are?
Again, I hate to say I'm not terribly familiar with a lot of African music. There's a lot of African music that's made its way to the States as of late. Right. Artists like Burna Boy, who I'm actually a fan of. I know that he's from somewhere out here. I don't know exactly where.
No problem. We'll forgive
I'm a huge fan of what he does. I'm a huge fan of his vibe.
Right.
Just the whole Afro beats movements, from the dance moves to the sounds of the tracks that are coming out of here.
Right.
It's definitely it's something that you feel. Music as of late has been a little bland, a little stale.
Right.
And then here comes Afro beats with energy
vibe
and soul. You know what I mean? It feels like something. It's not just the dance moves.
Are you probably looking for collaborations in the near future?
Absolutely. I actually reached out to Burna Boy. Holla at your boy when you get the message.
Right.
We need to do some work.
You need to do some talking.
Absolutely.
All right, now let's talk about the show that you have tomorrow. What should we expect? What are you bringing on stage?
Well, this is my first time here, so it's kind of brand new, which is cool. But normally what I do is I go from my first album into my last album. My first album was In My Own Words. My last album released last year was Good Man. And I just do songs from each of the albums, and hopefully the crowd sing along with me, and we all have a good time. And
everybody is rehearsing their lyrics right now. Now, before we leave, I have a co-worker. Her name is Fiona Mbabazi. She loves your music.
All right. Hi, Fiona.
And Fiona is right out there now. She loves Miss Independent. Do you want to give us an acapella as you also encourage people to come to your show?
Absolutely.
As you sing Miss Independent? Let's go.
Absolutely. Okay, just a taste, because mind you, they didn't tell me I was going to have to do this. This was a surprise. But here we go. Ready? She got her own thing, that's why I love her. Miss Independent, ooh, the way you shine. Miss Independent, yeah. Decided to cut it short because I'm out there. I got to save it for tomorrow.
Yeah, got to save it for tomorrow.
Come to the show, you get the whole song, way better than what that just was. Come to the show. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Right. That was NEYO, and he'll be with you guys tomorrow at the Kigali Arena with a bunch of other running artists.
Yes,
and they'll
indeed.
be giving you a really, really wild show. You better beat that. All right. Thanks, NEYO, for being on the news. All right.
All love, brother.
Appreciate it.